The following program was produced by CTV Community Television.
I'd like to call the regular Board of Education meeting for May 18th, 2026 for East China School District to order. Can we please stand for a moment of silence and Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, items of interest, recognition, and inquiry. Board members?
I'll say one thing real quick. I kind of regret not saying it last week. Darren Petrikowski has retired from coaching girls basketball in St. Clair. Darren, I pick on Darren all the time. Darren works for me, drives me crazy sometimes, but I'll tell you what, nobody cares more than he does about girls basketball and just athletics in general in East China School District. And one of the good guys, just does it for all the right reasons, and sad to see him go. Not for me. I'm very happy to see him go at work because he didn't do a lot of work, but I'm very sad for our girls and for the families in our district because he's a great coach and a great guy, and we're losing a good one. So that's it.
Here, here.
Well said.
Yep.
Yeah, I would just say congrats to all the seniors. Looking forward to seeing them at graduation in a couple weekends, and just make sure you guys are safe and making good choices in between them.
Anybody else? Suzanne?
Yes, good evening. This is our seniors' last week. The 22nd is their last day, and it's full of festivities for them. So good luck to our seniors. I, tonight, had a board member ask me to please update on a sports team. And I said, sure, I'll give a quick update on the sports team. I said, oh, wait a minute, let me check on all the sports teams for spring sports and see how they're doing. So I'm going to give you a quick update on our spring high school sports teams and let you know how they're doing. I'm going to start with Marine City, in alphabetical order. So boys track. The boys track program finished in third with a very tough MAC Blue division. They completed regionals this past Saturday, finishing as the runner-up. 7 boys, Austin Brown, Aiden Perwick, Luke Reel, Yorma Schlegel, Chase Ramsey, and Landon Miller qualified for the track state final on May 30th. Girls track. Girls track program in Marine City was rebuilding this year after losing several seniors last year. Softball in Marine City. The varsity softball team is currently 15-12 and battling for the championship in the MAC Blue. They will compete in the MHSAA softball districts at Algonac High School on May 30th. Marine City baseball. The varsity baseball team is currently 15-12 and tied for second in the MAC Gold. Marine City High School is hosting baseball districts on May 30th. The first game will begin at 10 a.m. Girls tennis in Marine City. The varsity girls tennis team finished in the middle of the pack within the MAC Gold. They finished their season at the MHSAA Regional, finishing 7th. Lauren Muscat and Miley Negro won the first doubles division at the regional as well. Girls soccer in Marine City. The varsity girls soccer team is currently an impressive 12-1-1, making them the MAC Gold champions this season. They begin the MHSAA tournament on May 20th. Boys golf in Marine City. The boys golf team finished in 5th within the MAC Blue, and they will compete in regionals on May 27th. So congratulations to all of the Marine City spring sports team. And if you're wondering why our students are so very busy in the spring. Moving on to St. Clair. St. Clair boys track, MAC Gold dual meet champions, second at divisional, 3 kids going to states. Colin Bulliard in the 110 meter high jump? Hurdles, thank you very much. 110 meter hurdles, Caleb Van Singo and Braylon Franz are all competing in states. Girls track, the team had a strong season marked by continued growth, competitive performances, and dedication throughout the year. Lacrosse, district game tonight, hopefully, if the storm goes through, at Birmingham Seaholm. Their record was 3-12, and they are a young developing team, our lacrosse team. Girls varsity soccer in St. Clair are the MAC White champs with an overall record of 13-2-2 and 11-0 in their second year in the MAC White. Let's see, districts for our varsity soccer are May 26th. Girls JV soccer currently sitting at 8-5-2. Varsity baseball in St. Clair, the varsity baseball Saints are currently 18-7, finishing one game back of first place in the MAC White. Varsity softball in St. Clair, currently in first place in the MAC White with 2 games left with an 18-3 record. They are preparing to battle through a very strong districts which start in Richmond on May 30th. St. Clair JV softball has had an incredible season so far. They have 3 games left and they're 17-0 and 1 with 1 tie. They have out-hit their opponents 214-62 and outscored their opponents 277-32, and their pitchers have struck out 124 batters. Varsity girls tennis is second in MAC Blue. They won regionals, first in the Bay City Western Quad. JV girls tennis, the program had a successful season highlighted by strong participation. And boys golf in St. Clair is revving up for the postseason. They shot a season low of .323 in the MAC Blue tournament. And finally, I'd like to remind everyone, if they don't know, that the Marine City High School Band Concert is tonight at the Performing Arts Center right next door at 7:30 p.m. So, I just wanted to kind of highlight tonight, thank you for giving me the time, all of the spring sports activities. It takes a lot of effort by our coaches, our athletic directors, our students, and our parents to run all these teams, and we're having a lot of success within them. So thank you for giving me an opportunity to do that. And can I have just a couple more minutes?
Make it quick. No.
Okay, all right. All right. I have someone that I would like to honor and recognize tonight. I would like to recognize and congratulate Mr. Mike Demagowski. Mike is the principal at Palms Elementary School, and he's also the principal of East China Virtual Academy. Mike was named the Michigan Lottery Excellence in Education Award winner. Mr. Demagowski was nominated by a Palms Elementary School student, Lucille Soper, and a Palms parent, Mrs. Corey Soper, by filling out a lengthy application online. This prestigious award is presented to only 32 educators across the state of Michigan each year. The award recognizes educators who demonstrate outstanding excellence and effectiveness in serving students, staff, schools, and their communities. Mr. Demagowski's dedication, leadership, and commitment to student success continue to make a positive impact across the East China School District each and every day. We are proud to have him representing our district. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Mike Demagowski.
Nice job, Mike. All right, the next item is Academic Spotlight. St. Clair Middle School, Denny Borsey, Principal, Red Glasses Movement, Sandy Rutledge, and Sarah Cieslak.
Good evening, President Westrick, board members, Superintendent Cybula. My name is Denny Borsey, principal of St. Clair Middle School. Brought some very important members of my team. First, my assistant principal, Mr. Black, my school counselor, Mrs. Rutledge, our special education teacher, Mrs. Cieslak, and our 2 most important guests, Ms. Belle Sayers and Lindsay Beanie. So today, we are here to discuss a movement that's taking place at St. Clair Middle School, and the movement was originally brought to us by St. Clair High School teacher Katie Rowlands, and we are always mindful of keeping a positive climate and culture in the building to make sure that St. Clair Middle School is a great place for kids. So we have jumped on that movement, and I'm going to pass it on to the muscle behind the movement, our school counselor, Mrs. Rutledge.
Thank you. Good evening. St. Clair Middle School has participated in the Positivity Project for the past 8 years. The foundation of the project is built around relationships, where students learn more about themselves and others through the 24 character traits that we all have within us. They are able to use that knowledge to build and maintain healthy relationships. Our elective class called Positivity has remained one of our most requested 7th and 8th grade electives for the past 6 years. When Katie Rollins, a St. Clair High School teacher and ambassador of the Red Glasses movement, invited some of the middle school staff to learn more about the movement, we were instantly drawn to the mission, seeing how many of the character traits, like the ones listed at the bottom of the screen, were exemplified in a real-life application. There is no one better to tell you about the Red Glasses movement than Kelly Jander Noah, mother of Audrey Louise, a 5-year-old girl who started a global movement of living boldly, loving big, and passing it along. Please direct your attention to the screen for a brief introduction of the Red Glasses movement.
Audrey was just a firecracker. She always brought happiness and just had this huge smile and crushing hugs. Just come out of nowhere and strangle you around your neck. Audrey was born with Down syndrome and a congenital heart defect. After a few weeks of being home from the hospital, she had to go back into the hospital and have open heart surgery and multiple other surgeries just to make it easier for her to breathe with her tiny little throat. And she did great. That was probably the hardest time of our life, up until losing her. So when Audrey was 5, she got really sick really fast and had a severe infection and passed away. We had to figure out how to move forward. The mission of the Red Glasses movement is to encourage others and inspire others to live boldly, love big, and pass it on, just like Audrey, to put on your red glasses and to look at the world a little bit differently and maybe see things the way that she saw them. It's been unbelievable to watch how we have been able to share these glasses all over the world. We've shared over 20,000 so far and counting. They have made their way to Tanzania and East Africa. They've made their way to the Pope in Rome. They've made their way to Ireland and to North Dakota and Minnesota and North Carolina and all throughout our home state here in Michigan. And it's just been really cool to see that there isn't necessarily a boundary as to how far this movement can go. This is just all good. It's 100% good. It's just a bright spot in your day, a reminder, right? I mean, we look at these and we're reminded like, okay, stop what you're doing, reach out to the person next to you and just say hello or smile at them. The person with Down syndrome is actually the person who has it right. And I think the rest of us are just trying to get there. That love and that complete, genuine, authentic way of living with no boundaries, no fears, and just get through the day. Man, I'd love to live like that.
All right. Hello, I'm Mrs. Cieslak, middle school teacher and leader of the Red Glasses Enrichment Group. St. Clair Middle School conducted a red, is that me? Okay. St. Clair Middle School conducted a Red Glasses takeover in February of this year. On that initial day, students and staff were engaged in watching a longer version of this video with Kelly narrating the journey and the development of the Red Glasses movement. After learning more about the program, students and staff were given a symbolic pair of red glasses to wear and to remind them of the mission to find their purpose, live boldly, love big, and pass it along. To tell you more about the other Red Glasses activities is 7th grade student Lindsay Beanie.
Since the Red Glasses takeover, our school has been involved in sharing the mission through building-wide activities. Every Monday, when we learn a new character trait during seminar, the students and staff are encouraged to wear their red glasses in their St. Clair apparel. In seminar, we participated in an activity where we shared our vision of living boldly, loving big, and passing it along by drawing or writing in a pair of red glasses. You can see some examples of that on the left side of the screen. In the center of the screen, you will see that over our spring break this year, students and staff were encouraged to take their glasses on vacation and share them with others to pass along the mission of the movement. This month, middle school students were given an opportunity to enter their artwork in the East China Secondary Art Show. Pictured on the right side of the screen are some of the entries. The others are on the display at the PAC. Here to tell you about our red glasses enrichment is Belle Sayers.
New in the enrichment this year, students could select to be in a Red Glasses enrichment group led by Mrs. Cieslak. I chose to be in both the first and second enrichment groups. So far, we have been able to participate in a high school-led recycling program by creating barrels for recycled products from our vending machines, Zoom with Mrs. Jandernoa, the executive director of the movement, support the school-wide Red Glasses activities, and spread positive messages throughout the building. Currently in the enrichment group, we are working to create a bingo card with random acts of kindness. Students will have an opportunity to complete acts of kindness, and when they complete a bingo, the students will turn in their card for a prize. In addition, we are working on an idea for a fundraiser where students can send sunshine messages to other students to brighten their day. Audrey Lou's story has really changed how I see the world. I started noticing that people deserve more kindness than what they're getting. I decided I want to participate in the enrichment both times so that I'm spreading kindness while hanging out with friends who also feel that people need more kindness. Now that you know about the movement, we would like to pass along a pair of red glasses to each board member to remind you to share it with others, the mission to live boldly, love big, and pass it along.
The nice thing is they're prescription, so Mr. Kennedy, if you got glasses on, they just go right over them. No issues with seeing, you can just put those on, they go right over your glasses.
Great job.
And if anybody has any questions, be happy to answer those. Just go right over your glasses, Mr. Kennedy.
It was wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great program and very inspirational.
Yeah.
So how does everybody get red glasses?
We have a lot of them. St. Shack bought a lot of them. So if you need them, I know someone who can hook you up.
So
Yep.
how do other students earn them?
We gave them to every student in the building.
Okay.
And we gave them these little bags to hang in their lockers. So we kind of designated Monday as our big day where we wear them, but every kid in the building has them.
And I will just add to that, the idea is that you eventually pass your red glasses along as you share the story of Audrey Louise and living boldly, loving big. Pass those glasses along, and if you give your glasses away, come see me, I will give you another pair.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wonderful.
All right, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Very good. They're actually pretty stylish.
Yeah, I like them.
I don't do that very much. It's terribly sad. It's terribly sad.
Yeah. A lot of good things.
Yeah, I know, I just.
Was that the meeting? That was the message?
Great job, guys.
Thank you.
It's It's up to you guys, but if you don't want to stay for the rest of the meeting, you can feel free to leave.
I think I usually leave. Feel free to leave, Karen.
All right. Next item is the consent agenda. Approval of minutes, the regular Board of Education meeting, April 27th, 2026. Approval of payment of bills, financial statement, and schedule of investments. The motion is needed.
So moved.
Any comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. All right, next item, departmental reports.
Good evening. I just wanted to say we are starting to finalize staffing for next year. So we have posted several teaching positions and coaching positions. So anyone that is interested in working for the East China School District, please visit our website and you can get a link for our job application. And we hope we have all those positions filled before the start of summer, so you're ready for the new school year.
Bottom.
Put your glasses on. I'm just kidding.
Good evening. I have nothing new to report from the curriculum department. Thank you very much.
I'm going to take the minute to introduce myself. My name's Stephanie Caillou. I'm the new Director of Finance for the district, and I look forward to working with everyone. We are currently working on the fiscal year 26 final budget and the fiscal year 27 original budget. Both will be presented at the next board meeting.
Well, I have to say, I was hoping to have a longer transition between heating season and cooling season. However, we've dove right into it, so the guys are working hard to try to keep the buildings conditioned properly.
Thank you.
Good evening. As the school year's coming to a close, I thought it'd be prudent to talk about our drills. I know we all remember drills either as students or teachers or administrators, but I just want to give a district-wide perspective. We've run 108 drills this year in 9 different buildings on 7 different campuses. 12 drills per school, per campus, 5 fire drills, 3 severe weather, 2 lockdowns, and 2 cardiac emergency response drills. Those are one above what's required by the state. We just felt it was prudent to have 2 drills per year because that's a perishable skill. And the rest of the drills have been done, and we're looking forward to next year. Thank you.
Good job.
All right, next item, information and discussion items, bond 2020 update, general contractors.
Good evening, Lisa Bondi with AUK. I think we're on. I don't have too much to report. We are still working second shift in the electrical contractors out there. He's working on still installing some lights and working on some fire alarm pull stations. The pull station that you see at that exit door, we have to add one to every exit door at Pine River and Bell River. So they're putting in the prep work for that right now, and are doing a little bit at Palms. The switchgear was placed, and now they're hooking it up with the conduit to the inside of the building for the new AC. And we had a kickoff meeting today with our contractors. Everything is on schedule, all the materials are there, and we're ready to go.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Very positive.
No green cards. So there's no persons wishing to address the board. So the next item is RESA 2026-27 budget resolution. Brenda Tenniswood.
She's not here yet. If you want to go down to your action items, and maybe she'll be here. She had to visit a bunch of districts tonight.
Well, the only action item we can do is food service, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So, per administration recommendation, the Board of Education approves a 1-year renewal with Chartwells for food service Management Company for 26-27 fiscal year. A motion is needed.
So moved.
Support.
Any comments or questions? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, motion carries.
Do you want to take a quick break?
We're gonna have a short rain delay.
Are you texting her?
I just sent her a message to see how far out she is, if you want to take a break.
We are on a break. All right, action item, RISA 2026-27 budget resolution. Per administration recommendation, the Board of Education approves the RISA budget resolution indicating that you have reviewed and support SCC RISA budget for 2026-2027. Motion is needed.
So moved.
Support.
Any comments or questions? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, motion carries. We are adjourned.
The preceding program was produced by CTV Community Television. CTV Community Television is supported by the cities of Marine City and St. Clair, East China Township, Cotterville Township, and the East China School District.